Kid. Who's hungry?
Me. Always me.
I could eat. Who wants bad stew?
Only you, Jefferson.
Good, because I don't share.
So, before we read Carla's sandwich, I want you to think about the craziest sandwich you've ever eaten.
That's easy. A chocolate chip between two bear claws.
Wow, that's a lot of sugar. Okay, you got your crazy sandwich in your mind? Okay, good. Because I'm going to tell you right now that nothing compares to the craziness of the sandwiches that Carla makes.
Bo, is that you?
Dill's here.
Bo?
Dill, that is not Bo.
Oh, is she gonna eat Bo?
Not Bo. And also, no one eats pickles that talk.
Oh, but Bo is more of a mumbler.
No one especially eats mumbling pickles.
Are you sure?
100% sure. In fact, kid, this is a good time to remind you never to eat a pickle that talks.
Or mumbles.
Or mumbles.
Or have eyes.
Or have eyes. Or eye.
Just to be sure, could you like this video so I know that you mean it?
I thank you for your support for Dill. And now, get ready for the strangest sandwiches you have never heard of. Carla brought weird sandwiches to school. Buster noticed it first. He was sitting next to Carla at lunch one Monday. Ew, what are you eating? Buster asked. It's all green and slimy. It's an olive, pickle, and what? I feel Dill shouldn't be here.
Shh, I'm listening.
Listening? For what?
Mumbling.
And?
All clear. It's not a special talking pickle. You may all proceed. Yup.
Okay, now that this all cleared up, Buster just asked Carla what kind of sandwich she has, and she's explaining it's an olive, pickle, and green bean sandwich. I made it myself. Would you like some? I brought extra. No way, said Buster, pinching his nose. That's gross. It's not gross, said Carla. It's different. I like to be different. We like that around here, too. It's not different, said Buster. It's gross. And he went to sit next to Leslie instead. Listen, kid, I wouldn't eat that sandwich either.
I would.
But Buster doesn't have to be so mean about it, right? On Tuesday, Carla's sandwich was long, with something yellow and white oozing at the sides. What in the world is that? Asked Leslie. It's my banana cottage cheese delight, said Carla, on a tasty toasted baguette. Carla's sandwiches are unusual, but she really does know how to name them. Bananas and cottage cheese? Asked Leslie, sticking out her tongue like so. That's disgusting. It's not disgusting, said Carla. It's creative. It's disgusting, said Leslie, and she went to sit next to Nady instead. Really? None of them can even sit next to a sandwich they don't like?
That sandwich is white rat approved. I'm not sure that's what you call a ringing endorsement. I hope she drops it in my mouth.
Again, I personally would not eat that, but come on, the faces, the tongues, even the angry ape toy. Too much, y'all, too much. On Wednesday, bad faces again. Carla's starting to look pretty down in the blues and dumpy about this whole situation. On Wednesday, Carla's sandwich was orange and brown and lumpy. It crunched when she bit into it. Ugh, said Nady, who was sitting next to her now. What is that? I call it Carla's Crunch, said Carla. It's peanut butter, crackers, and cheddar cheese in a lovely pita bread. I brought extra. Would you like some? No way, said Nady, scrunching his face. That's sick. It is not sick, said Carla. It's unique. It's sick. And then Nady went off to sit next to Marcus instead.
I'd eat that.
Me too.
I'd eat that.
Tibby?
Uh-huh.
Are you looking at the sandwich or Carla?
I'm looking at Carla's crunch.
Tibby, go eat a salad.
Oh!
So now, Carla's had to tolerate another mean moment just because she wanted to practice some culinary creativity.
Oh, what do all those words mean?
That Carla just wants to get fancy in the kitchen and everybody's all like, nah, about it.
Oh, I understand that. Yup.
On Thursday, Carla brought a chopped liver, potato chip, and cucumber sandwich. On Friday, she made everybody scream because she brought a sardine and mustard sandwich with sunflower seeds. And then by Monday, no one wanted to sit next to Carla. So she ate by herself.
Genius is often misunderstood. You just should try bat stew sandwiches next time.
You know, Carla is such an adventurous eater. I feel like she would try it. At the end of the day, Miss Pimento, as in pimento cheese, Miss Pimento made an announcement. Tomorrow we will have a picnic. Hooray! Everyone shouted, a picnic, yippee! The next day, when the lunch bell rang, the kids ran to get their picnic lunches. I have peanut butter and jelly, Nadie announced to the class. I have bologna, said Leslie. Tuna, called Buster. Hey, Carla, what do you have? I think Buster's just looking for trouble at this point.
Carla didn't answer. That's right. Give them the silent treatment.
It's probably a ketchup, spinach, and jelly bean sandwich, joked Buster. And he and Leslie howled, and so did Nadie. It is not, said Carla.
The silent treatment means you don't talk. I'll teach you later.
Let's have some quiet in here, said Miss Pimento, or we won't be able to have our picnic. And the class was suddenly quiet. Then the children followed Miss Pimento 2 by 2 down the hall, out the door, and down the block to the park. All right, everyone, said Miss Pimento. Find a place to sit and bon appetit.
Ooh, mean face and angry face and pointing and laughing. You know what that means.
It's about to go down!
Fight, 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 fight.
No, Miss Pimento Cheese would never allow it.
Boo!
She's probably right, though.
But this meanness and mockery cannot go on. Just live and let live. Eat and let eat. Carla took a bite of her sandwich. Yuck, said Buster, pointing at Carla's lunch. Come on, Buster. What is that? A worm sandwich? For your information, said Carla, looking really, really fed up at this point. It's a lettuce, tomato, raisin, bean sprout, pretzel, and mayonnaise sandwich. I call it the Combo Deluxe. Again, she's so good with the names. It looks more like a worm boat deluxe, teased Buster, and then Leslie and Natty burst out laughing. Buster then started rummaging through his knapsack. Uh-oh, he said quietly. He rummaged some more. Uh-oh, he said again. He dumped everything out of his bag. I can't believe it, Buster said sadly. I forgot my sandwich. Oh, that's awful, said Leslie, biting into her bologna sandwich, not offering any of it. A real bummer, said Nadie, chomping on his peanut butter and jelly. Again, not offering. Soon, everyone was eating except Buster. Carla looked at Buster. She looked at her sandwich. She looked back at Buster. You can have one of mine, she offered. I brought extra. Some of the other kids snickered.
Storyteller?
Doug the dinosaur.
What does it mean to snicker?
It's like laughing, but in a mean way.
Oh, I do not like snickering. It does not sound kind.
It is not kind, but Carla was kind enough to offer Buster a sandwich. Is he gonna take it? No thanks, said Buster glumly. I'm not that desperate. Okay then. Doris ate her egg salad sandwich, and Rufus ate his tuna. Herbert ate his salmon salad sandwich, and Barbara ate her turkey. Buster's mouth began to water, watching everyone eat. Quack, quack. Buster looked at Carla's sandwich. Maybe bean sprouts aren't so bad, he thought. It's really quite delicious, said Carla, catching Buster's glance. She doesn't miss a beat. Buster quickly turned away. He doesn't want to admit what he wants deep inside. Susan ate her corned beef sandwich, and Harris munched his taco. Fabio ate his chicken sandwich, and Gordon ate his meatloaf. Buster was growing hungrier by the minute, and his stomach growled loudly. That's loud.
Raisins are kind of fun, he thought. And who doesn't like pretzels?
You can't have her sandwich.
But she offered.
You don't deserve that terrible sandwich.
Whicheficent.
I meant terrible in a good way.
Oh.
Carla, listen to me. Wave your sandwich in his face, and when he tries to take it, feed it to the ducks instead. You'll thank me later. I don't think that Whicheficent understands that kindness is stronger than meanness.
But you do, my superhero of kindness. And look at that sad, hungry face and that rumbly tummy. Will it stay that way for the whole afternoon? Marcus ate his cheese sandwich and Darcy ate her bagel. Buster eyed Carla's sandwich again. You don't know what you're missing, Carla sang out, and Buster couldn't take it anymore. He looked around. Everyone was busy eating. No one was watching him.
Okay.
He whispered to Carla.
Okay, what?
Asked Carla.
Okay, can I have one?
He whispered again. Can you have one what? And then Buster blurted impatiently, Can I please have one of your sandwiches? Whoop! Everyone looked up. Carla smiled and handed Buster a combo deluxe.
I've got to stop her.
No. Buster examined the lettuce, tomato, raisin, bean sprout, pretzel, and mayonnaise sandwich carefully. He looked at Leslie, and then at Nadie, and then at Carla, and then he took a very small bite. All eyes were watching as he chewed and swallowed.
Well?
Asked Leslie impatiently.
Well?
Asked Nadie. But Buster didn't say anything. He looked at everyone and took another bite. And another. And another. I can't believe he's eating it, said Nadie in disgust. What does it taste like, Buster? Asked Leslie. Is it gross? But Buster, he's still not talking. He was too busy eating. And then when the last bite was gone, Buster licked his fingers and smacked his lips. Yum, he said. That was the best sandwich I ever ate. It was? Asked Nadie in horror like this. It was? Asked Leslie in dismay like this. It was, said Buster, smiling at Carla. And Carla beamed.
Well, 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 how the turntables have turntabled. Now, Carla, they will worship you and your weird sandwiches. Well played, Carla Thing.
So now that Buster and Whicheficent have approved of Carla's sandwich, everything is about to change. I bet you'd all enjoy the combo deluxe, said Carla. Who would like to try some? Slowly, Leslie raised her hand, then Nadie raised his, and then Darcy and Susan and Rufus and Fabio. Soon, all the kids had their hands up in the air, waving around like they just don't care that it's a weird sandwich. Carla took her last sandwich and broke it into small pieces and handed them out to everyone like tapas, little appetizers. Wow, said Leslie, tasting her piece. This is terrific. Yeah, said Nadie, it tastes great. Tomorrow, I'm going to bring a creative sandwich too, said Leslie. Maybe it'll be a mustard sandwich with baked beans and French fries. What do you think of that, Carla? Sounds good, and it's definitely creative. I'll bring a spaghetti and soy sauce sandwich, said Buster as he sat down next to Carla, his new best friend. Yum, said Carla and Leslie together. I don't know what I'm bringing yet, said Nadie, but it'll be unique. Wow, everyone is jumping on the creative culinary stylings of Carla. The next day, everyone in Miss Pimento, class brought an unusual sandwich to school. There was an asparagus and salad dressing sandwich, a pistachio and tangerine sandwich, and even a pizza sandwich.
I'd eat that.
I'd eat that.
I'd eat that.
Are you looking at the sandwich or the kid, Tibby Tiburon? Go eat another salad, Tibby. What did you bring today, Carla? Asked her new best friend, Buster. I'm not telling. You'll have to wait until lunchtime. Whoa, keeping them guessing now. The morning seemed to last forever, but finally, the lunch bell rang. While Buster was munching away on his spaghetti and soy sauce sandwich, he glanced over at Carla. This time her sandwich was not green, it was not slimy or lumpy, and nothing was oozing out at the sides. So, what kind of sandwich is that? Buster asked. Yeah, Carla, asked Leslie. What's inside? Nady, who's looking quite fancy now, looked at Carla, waiting for an answer. Well, Carla said, today I have peanut butter and jelly. What? Peanut butter and jelly? Asked Buster in disbelief. I too am in disbelief, as probably you are as well. Peanut butter and jelly? Leslie and Nady asked together. No one can believe this. Peanut butter and jelly, said Carla, biting into her sandwich. I like to be different.
Brilliant! You got everyone to eat a weird sandwich.
More importantly, she got kids to open their minds, stop being so judgmental, and try something new.
The point is, she won.
The point is, kindness and creativity won.
I brought Bats 2 sandwiches.